Wait for the game to start up. And game? Game? Okay. Hey guys, it's your boy Flow Ninja. Hope you had a fairly day. I had a fairly day myself. And today, more Genshin Impact. I just sort of felt like, fuck it, I'm kind of chilling today. So, Genshin Impact, we're going to be playing through Lyney's story, which is, to be fair, what I said I would do last stream. So, we're going to be doing that. Hope you lot have been having a decent Wednesday, I guess. That's the only day that's been missed. Hope you had a good Wednesday, yes. And, yeah. I'm not really that interested in this character story, but I'm going to do it for the sake of doing it because I like to complete everything because I am stupid, really. I like to just complete all content because I'm just really dumb. It's like, yeah, I'm going to complete all the content in a fucking massive game. To be fair, at least I'm not the people who do achievement hunting. Jesus fucking Christ, that must be its own job at this point. Oh, one sec. Yeah! Sorry about that. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Yeah. Genshin today. We're gonna be doing that. What do I do want to do? No, it does not. Yeah. I've done that though. Streamer mode. Streamer mode. Yeah. No worky though. It doesn't say that I'm streaming. It doesn't say that I'm streaming. Connections. I do have my connections, right? Do I? Did I ever do my connections to Twitch? Oh, it's because fucking stream mode's enabled. Oh, let me quickly disable streamer mode. Connections. Yeah, it's right there. Bingo. What is this? I enter the game and I already see Ozzy spamming me with stuff. Let me quickly swap over to controller. There we go. Double history and I think that's from last stream. Yeah, I ignored a lot of that. Oops. I've got a notification here. Ooh, well, it's event. Doesn't matter. Let's do the Phantom Thief's reappearance. I could put it in there because I think it's funny. What are they doing? What? Talk to Charlotte. Interesting. I'm just gonna quickly ask. I'm just curious if it's working or not because it likes to be dumb. I could... Because I can't actually tell if it says I'm streaming or not. Oh, wait, shit, I need to swap the screen over. Good thing I haven't actually done anything yet. There, and then there, and then there. We'll leave it like this for now. Talk to Charlotte. Who the fuck are you? I honestly don't know. I could be French, to be fair.
Hey!
My name is Greg.
I see.
Sour
Do you believe that this
Jim.
warning letter was sent by the Phantom Weasel?
Close enough. The fuck is the Phantom Weasel?
Absolutely. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Phantom Weasel never acts as
forgot
you
what I said
expect.
my name
He
was.
must have faked his own
Greg
death 10 years
Sour
ago
Jim?
using
That's
a
it.
body double.
I said it again. Phantom Maniacs.
Now that he's
Who?
back, I'm sure the guards who worked on his case back in the day are in for a headache, but however this turns out in the end, the one thing it won't be is boring.
The Phantom Weasel is like the
Couldn't agree
shittest
more.
criminal name.
As a journalist, I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of this
Oh,
one.
wait, Elkian, since you're here, quick question. Does it actually say I'm streaming on Twitch? Because I can't see if it does. For me, it doesn't say it, but I don't know. Because I have less streamer mode enabled.
Thank you, sir, for your time. Now, whom should I interview next? Huh? Hey! What a coincidence! Fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Charlotte. Hopefully you're doing well, lass.
Perfect timing. So, the Phantom Weasel's latest warning letter. What are your...
Phantom Weasel.
This is the first time we're hearing of this one. Could you clue us in?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yes, this case is from a decade ago. I guess you wouldn't know. Well, not to worry. You're in good hands because I'm a professional. The story goes like this. 10 or so years ago, a phantom thief became active in the court of Fontaine,
Phantom Thief.
known only as the Weasel. Nobody
Again,
knew his
such
true
a shit
identity,
title.
and the authorities never managed to catch him.
Like if it was the Phantom Imp or like the Phantom Demon, that would be cool.
Wow, cool!
The Phantom
He sounds
Phantom.
like one of those mysterious night burglars that you read about in novels.
Precisely. Well, except the part where they actually have a good reputation.
Oh.
Our weasel targeted whatever people held dear. He would just as
Uh-oh.
soon steal a necklace from a rich merchant's safe as he would a toy doll given to a commoner child for their
but
birthday.
that's funny. Oh. No wonder why that doesn't work. Why doesn't it say what I'm doing? Maybe it's something to do. Ah, hold on. Hold on. Why is such a reason why? Green indicates, purple indicates. I can't like choose it myself. This got to be 5 different status modes. When you're in stream mode, she wants to recommend me turn to stream mode. Yeah, I've linked it. In Discord settings, yeah, I've enabled stream mode. If it's not synchronized, huh? Ah, turn on stream mode. Already did that, so it does say connect you to. I did do that though. I connected it. Is it because I have a custom status? No, I'm just online. Wait, I'm sorting this out. 1 second, chat. I need to. Hello, Stanky. Hello, Biscuit. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's have stuff to do with like activity. No. 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 Take current status. Nope. Because my connection does work. Because I click here, and then I click on the Twitch. What if I turn it off and turn it back on? Like I'm already, yeah. Because it should be connected. And I don't know why it doesn't say. It just says I'm playing. Oh, it's because I don't have stream mode on. That. There we go. Now it's working. I'm guessing my Twitch must have like disconnected at some point. Because now it says I'm streaming. Okay, so it's just something real dumb. I just had to like reconnect,
Phantom
even
thieves
though
you
it
read
was
about in
already
novels
connected.
rob the rich to pay the poor, but this guy did not discriminate. Unsurprisingly, this didn't work wonders
Yeah,
for
steal
his
from the
public
poor.
reputation.
They
Every man and
they
his
have less
dog
money
wanted
to
see
stop
him
you.
behind bars.
Yeesh. So, did they catch him?
Oh.
Not exactly. There's a good chance that the weasel would still be at large to this day if it hadn't been for an accident 10 years ago. A magician
Did I
named
fall over?
Caesar fell to his death in a botched high-altitude escape performance. When the police
Oops.
went through his personal effects, they found a hoard of stolen loot and gadgets used for criminal activities. And that was how the Phantom Weasel's identity was revealed to all. Sure enough,
We could have been a
that's in fact how it
scapegoat.
went down after Caesar's death. But today, 10 years on, the notorious thief has once again issued one of his warning letters and pasted it on the gate
Couldn't
of
they
the
just
Opera
like
Epiclese
fake
for
it?
all
They
to
could just
see.
lie that they're
I
the
had to squeeze through
Phantom
the crowd this
Weasel.
morning to get a photo as soon as I heard. Here, it's this.
Can't read Teyvat.
So, this is the warning letter, huh? Let's see what he wrote. 3 days from now,
Oh,
when
thank you,
evening
Paimon.
falls, I shall take from you
Wait,
that
gosh
which you
darn minute.
hold
That guy in the
most
back
dear
is the exact
at
same
the
pose as
Opera
many
House,
stuff.
just as you did to me 10 years ago.
And I should take from you.
This is, without a doubt,
Yeah, he
a
vibing.
clear declaration of criminal intent. After years of laying low, the Phantom Weasel is back with a vengeance. What once seemed like an open and shut case has been blown wide open again. But why has he reemerged now? And what does he want? I sense an epic scoop, and I'm going for it.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
If this thief will steal anything that other people value, does that mean even we might be
He's
turned
gonna steal you, Paimon.
But Paimon doesn't want to get kidnapped. Well, he'd have to go through you first. You would stop him, right?
Okay,
will
the
consider
people have
it.
spoken. It's clear that the public are very concerned about the
Oh,
Phantom
Lyney's
Weasel's
up there.
reappearance.
Doing his idol pose.
Let's see, I've got a photo of the
Oh.
letter, my interview notes. Yep, that should be enough to form the skeleton of my article. It does feel like something is missing, though. Something exclusive. Who should I interview next? I need someone with a more concrete connection to the weasel.
Oh, does she
Is that
know?
who I think it is?
Lyney!
Magic. Magician.
I mean, yeah,
Caesar.
that is true.
The Phantom Weasel!
Maybe.
That's it! Let's go interview Lyney!
I don't know if that works, to be fair, but maybe.
You see, the
maybe
original
if you
Phantom
believe.
thief Caesar was a magician too. And what
I
do
don't know if
Phantom
that does
thieves and
work, to be
magicians
fair. I
have in
don't think
common?
it does.
They both have an air of mystery about them. Perhaps there's a connection there.
Are you serious? What sort of a deduction is that?
Oh, relax. My journalistic instinct tells me that an exclusive news story is beckoning. Let's
People
go.
make
No
it a
time for
thing.
delay.
If it's not. Skull. He is a femboy, to be fair. Wait, that just describes a femboy. I just. That's all that. It works if you
Wow,
stop
Mr.
thinking. I
Magician.
mean, yeah, to be
How
fair.
did you know which card I
When
picked?
saying that word, brain stop worky.
Oh, it's simple. Come closer and I'll let you in on my secret. Magicians have a special skill called telepathy, which means we can read other people's minds.
Really?
I don't think that's
Then,
true. Yeah,
what
get
am I
fucked.
thinking?
Well, first you need to relax, because I can see that you're clenching your fist in your mind, as if to say, no, I mustn't let him guess it.
Aww.
Get fucked.
And now you're getting a little flustered. You're trying to find a way to empty your mind, to think of nothing at all. But the more you try to hide a secret, the easier it'll come out. You snuck out from home today, didn't you?
Uh-oh.
You told your family a little lie so you could come out and play. Now, that's not a good habit.
You can tell? Oh boy, you really can read my mind.
I
Of
don't think he
course.
can. I think it's just a
And
lot
that's
of
the end
stalking.
of my performance. You should really be heading home. Remember to apologize to your family, all right? They must be worried about you.
True, how
All
long has he
right,
been out?
Got it.
The kid just been out for like 24 hours. The police are looking for him.
Hey,
Why, hello. We meet
Konnichiwa.
again. Are you looking for me? What's the situation?
He looks like he follows that kid all night. I mean, it
why
looks
don't
like
you
it,
guess,
yeah.
Mr. Telepathic?
Oh, please.
Yeah.
You didn't believe that spiel, did you? The power of telepathy is quite beyond me.
Big
I'm sure that
boy.
child would beg to differ. Seemed like you were right on the money.
So
That was
did you
nothing more
stalk
than a little
him?
trickery. I made an educated guess based on his micro-expressions.
Oh my god, this is... Oh my god, micro expressions. This is reminding me of all those, like, fucking interrogation YouTube videos where it's like, as you can see, because the guy touched his water bottle at a 62-degree angle, we can tell that he murdered 20 people last night. Like, it's just dumb shit like
plus
that.
the fact that he was the only kid here without
Of course,
his
some of it
parents,
is a lot more
and he
logical,
looked as
but some of
guilty
it's
as
like...
sin.
and
He made it easy for me.
The investigator mimics the person to build rapport, so that the kid will just be like, yeah, I did it. It's a BS cop. Guilty as
You
sin.
guys, on the other hand...
When in
Let
actuality,
me guess.
all interrogation
Don't tell me
is
you're
the
here for the
interrogator
Phantom
going,
Weasel,
you're
are you?"
guilty, you're guilty, you're guilty, you're guilty, until the person admits they are. That's all it is.
Wow, got it in one. Is this more of your trickery at work?
Wait, really? No trickery this time. It was pure luck. His warning letter's been the talk of the town, so I figured that maybe you were asking around about that.
Bingo! I plan on writing a column reporting on the latest news about the Phantom
Get
Weasel.
guilty, no, not guilty.
So, Lyney, what
No,
are your
not the
thoughts on
flap.
this infamous thief's reappearance?
Get guilty.
Angry? Why?
You
Why are
read
you
his
angry?
letter, right? The Phantom Weasel claims he's planning something in 3 nights' time at the Opera House. That's the night I'll be performing there.
Uh-oh.
Huh. What are the chances?
It's him! Kill him!
Wait a minute, you don't think he's after you?
Yeah, he's gonna kill him
if
and
he
frame
is,
him.
then his warning is clearly a direct challenge to me personally. And if he's not, then it's still going to be a huge headache
but you have,
for
like,
me.
fire
The mere
magic,
mention
just,
of the
like, burn
weasel's
him
name
alive.
is enough to scare people off.
Doesn't matter how
So
good of a
once the
criminal you are,
contents of
fire
that
is
letter
still
get
fire.
out, barely anyone will be showing up to watch my show. But I've been
Uh-oh.
preparing for this for a long time. I'm not about to let him ruin my big day. This leaves me with only one choice.
Expose it
I
as
had
part
to
of the
expose
show,
the
though.
Phantom Weasel.
Really?
That would be
So
awesome.
what you're saying is, we might get to see a live
There
duel
you
between
go.
a famous...
To be honest, I'm not sure if I'll emerge the victor. The Phantom Weasel is a notorious crook, infamous for his inscrutable methods.
You're being far too modest,
Inscrutable.
Lyney. I think your magic tricks are even more inscrutable than those of a thief.
What? Doesn't say I'm streaming it. Why is it temporary? Now, no, it does. It still says I'm streaming. It's confusing. It said, for me, it says it does. It do. For me, it do be say I'm streaming. Is it just for me? Does it? Not for me. Oh, this is very confuddling. Because for me, it says it does. Oh, wait. Streaming usernames have been... Oh, wait. No, it's just about Discord security. I've been like, hey, we don't want to dox you. So, gaming. Connections. I don't know. I'm stupid. My brain is small. I can't thinky. I'll probably have to look into that after stream and see if there's just like some weird issue.
Thanks for the compliment, though I have to say, I don't care much for the comparison. A lot of people liken magicians to thieves because we both have the ability to make things disappear without the person noticing. But there's an important difference that these people overlook.
What is it? Money.
Allow me to demonstrate with a quick magic trick.
Money.
Here, I have a flower. Just an ordinary flower that was picked not long ago. Watch it carefully now. 3, 2, 1.
That's cheating. You rotate the camera.
That's the question. Where did it go?
It's simple. The developers made the model disappear, by turning off its visibility, or they simply change the transform and then the vector of the object's location.
Therein lies the difference between us. Thieves make precious things
Or they
disappear,
could
but
just
only
done fucking
magicians make them
destroy.
reappear.
Set active equal false. Yeah.
If I could now invite you all to check your clothes, there might be a surprise in there somewhere.
Just pulls out a photo of Eula's dumpy. Just, uh-oh, wrong photo.
A surprise? Let me see!
Palmer, do you even have pockets? I don't have pockets. Oh, wait, yeah, I do.
It's right
Wait,
there.
do I know I have a bow?
Wow, you haven't moved this whole time!
I had dumpy. Hi,
An
my brain is
outstanding
active.
trick. Sorry, Lyney, it seems that my previous praise was woefully inadequate. Clearly, magic is the superior art form.
But
to
it wasn't magic, though. He just changed the position and
Don't
rotation.
worry, I didn't take offense. I just wanted to take the opportunity to perhaps change
Did you
some
know
of
that
the
Genshin
preconceived
Impact is
notions
actually
you might
made
have
inside
about
Unity?
magicians.
That is not a joke.
Since
It
Caesar's
is.
death, a lot of people associate magicians with criminality.
I don't know about
can
the
be
other
quite
Hoyo games,
frustrating.
though.
I can imagine. Coming back to your trick just now, might I presume that you are well versed in floral symbolism?
Oh my god, didn't they have that stupid Unity news about how, like, the people behind Unity want to make it so that game developers have to charge... They want to charge game developers for installations. Like, they want to make developers pay money for every time someone develops, like, installs a game. It's the stupidest fucking thing ever. Like, this literally... Yeah, exactly. Like, that is the dumbest thing ever. That's literally Unity shooting itself in the foot. Yeah, a Unity will charge developers a Unity runtime fee in all games built with Unity, provided they have passed both a minimum revenue threshold and lifetime install. Okay. Charging people 20 pence per installation. So when someone downloads a game, the developers get charged 20 pence. Now, let me get this straight. From a vacuum, that kind of makes sense. They develop a game inside Unity. Unity deserves a bit of the moolah. But they already pay Unity to get the fucking engine. You have to pay Unity once your game makes above a certain amount. And not to mention, that entire concept fucks over free-to-play games. We also believe that initial install-based fee allows creators to keep... No, you don't care about the creators. You just want the fucking developers to be charged money. Yep, demos are risky to verbs. Yep, demos are fucky. Bundles are fucky. Giveaways are fucky. So basically, they're completely killing so many things. So if you're looking to be a successful game developer, don't use Unity Engine. Yeah, just do a revenue share model. Like, I'm pretty sure if Unity came out being like, hey, can we just have like 5% of the profits? I don't think people would care because it's just like, yeah, cool, have the money. Like, most big businesses probably wouldn't give a shit. But it's the fucking stupidest thing ever. Because now they're basically charging developers to make demos. Or, like, charging a developer. Like, if a developer does a giveaway, instead of just giving away their game, they're now charged for it. is if you buy a Unity game, please don't. True, if you buy our Unity game, don't install it. That's the thing, is that the Unity recently got a new like head of like Unity, and he's all about just making as much money as possible. Not making a good game engine, just as much money as possible. Literally, pirate a game, delete it and download it again multiple times, company loses money. It's so stupid. This is either going to lead to... I hope this leads to something happening at Unity. But... It's just really fucking stupid, this entire thing. This is the most brain-dead thing. Like, Unity, the CEO could have been... The thing is, though, is that, like... This is like... This isn't even, like, intelligent greediness. Like, you have gacha games, which are really intelligent about how they pinch money from you. They have all these, like, you know, the fear of missing out. They have all these little, like, oh, if you buy this transaction, you get extra bonuses right now, so you should buy it. Unity's just like, fuck it, give us money because people installed your game. Like, it's the most blatant, dumb shit evenness. Even I expect, yeah, it's like, Unity, this is the most blatant, like... They could have done something, like, smarter. Like, again, just the revenue share. But no, they just did the most dumbass, blatant thing ever. Oh, interesting here. The new fee structure won't apply to developers using Unity for film. Okay, that's fine. Education. Or gambling. So, if you make a gambling thing in Unity, which of course is built to make money, Unity is suddenly okay with it. For complete access. It's such a dumb thing. Because again, yeah, it's not even like... It's not... Because the way they worded it is installs, not actually playing the game. It's not, oh, we're gonna make you give us money based on the amount of people playing the game. Someone could download the game on like 6 devices, and now they've charged the developers 6 times. They've made the developers have to pay money because someone wanted to play the game on multiple devices. No. The whole system is basically the developers are charged money if the consumers install the game. So if I'm at home and I just uninstall and reinstall the Unity runtime like 7 times, I've charged the developer. Now the developer has to pay Unity 7 times. Yeah, you can literally just hemorrhage the developer's wallet by just constantly like making multiple machines and stuff. You could keep making virtual machines and keep installing it and just completely hemorrhage the developer's wallet. Honestly, this is a really good thing that I moved on from Unity and moved on to Unreal Engine like 2 years ago. As much as Unreal Engine has its own iffiness, at least it doesn't have this bullshit yet. And I need to learn Godot as well, because Godot seems pretty good for 2D games and such. Could the install be cancelled and then restart? I don't know, but that's the thing. It's such a vague thing that knowing how they're doing this, I wouldn't be surprised if they literally charged it for every reinstall. Yeah, I'm probably just going to delete Unity from my PC at this point. Because fuck that noise. Good thing none of the games I made any money, or else I'd be fucked.
For example, magicians often use rainbow roses in their flower-related performances.
Back to the game now that we've talked about the latest game developer news, which is only relevant to, like, maybe less than 1% of the gaming community.
But you used a Lumidu spell,
I mean,
which, if I'm not
60p that
mistaken,
you
allude to
should never have.
separations. I'm curious to know if there was any deeper meaning behind this choice.
Impressive knowledge. It's no wonder you're such a successful journalist. But I'm afraid I don't know the first thing about floral symbolism. I'm just in the habit of using Lumidu spells in my magic. It sounds like something I should look into, though. I'll buy myself a copy of Fontaine's Floral Language Facts when I have some time. But it'll have to wait until this Phantom Weasel business is behind us.
Weasel.
Well noted. In that case, this brings us to the end of our interview. I, for one, am looking forward to the final showdown between you and the... Please feel
don't
free
know
to
how
get in
it's gonna
touch to
work,
update me on any
'cause-
further developments. Otherwise, I will,
How
of
is he
course,
gonna
see you
find
at
the
your
thief
show in
though?
3 days.
Oh, I'm
If there's
guessing
nothing
I'm gonna
else,
help.
I'll
And we're
be
gonna
off.
like look for
You've
clues.
given me lots to work with
So I
here,
just
and
gotta
I've got
keep the
no
flower,
time to lose if I
yo.
want to write that exclusive piece.
I just gotta keep the flower. It's mine now. I fucking stole it.
So,
I'm the thief.
Lyney, are you gonna tell us how you did that flower trick?
I'm afraid that's my little secret.
It's just the bullshit of like, oh, what is it called? Like when you like make the person's eye focus on something. I forget. I know sleight of hand is the movement, and then there's another phrase for like when you create basically a distraction for the other person's eye. I forget what it's called though. There's like a phrase referring to the like technique. But it's basically misdirection, that's it.
Aww. Well, magicians are entitled to their secrets.
Although I don't know how misdirection would work if you're just staring at the flower.
It's done.
Just throw pocket sand
You
in
feel
their
it
face.
too, right? So itchy.
You should be able to fucking
Not
bite
so
him.
itchy then, huh? Well, since you're so concerned, how would you like to serve as my temporary magician's assistant?
Sure,
And help me
I'll beat
investigate?
him up.
Magician's
Sounds
assistants?
funny.
Oh, that sounds fun.
There's a mind of its
Assistants are
own.
technically magicians too. Also, it'll bring us one step closer to figuring out how that darn trick is done. Shall we go for it?
To be fair, I don't get how magicians exist in this world. Because people have magic. Honestly, Paimon's voice, I will say, Paimon's voice at the beginning of the game, like during the Mondstadt for like the first 4-ish hours, it's actually quite nice. It's a child's voice, so it's higher pitch, but it's actually quite soft. They really, like, after 1.0, after Mondstadt, they've really pushed in the gremlin energy. I like Paimon, but I can completely understand why people don't like her.
Excellent.
I think her original
Thank
voice
you
was
for
much
putting
better.
your trust in moi. The first thing we need to look into is who Caesar really was. If he truly was the Phantom Weasel, that means that the weasel is dead, and whoever wrote this warning letter is just a copycat criminal. But if he wasn't the weasel? Well, that'll make things more interesting. It would mean that the weasel lives, and he's been laying low all this time in some corner of Fontaine. And if we're investigating Caesar,
Couldn't he have
his
just left?
fiancée Gemma
Gemma!
is a good
Wait,
place to
Gemma.
start. Word is that she visits the cemetery often, so I asked Lynette to wait for her there. We should make a move. Let's go and rendezvous with Lynette.
Okay. Oh yeah, Biscuit, if you need to know how much of a gamer I am, in this game, which I barely play at the moment, because there's nothing I'm really that interested in terms of, like, new content, I have 47 thirst. 18 wishes, which, and it's all the same thing as well. A wish is 160 as well in this. Gaming. Alright, let's go to here. What's one? They're the jades of this game, or the crystal. No, they're the crystals. No, they are jades. Yeah, because Honkai Impact is jades. No, Honkai Impact is crystals. Honkai Star Rail is stellar jades. And then Genshin is primo gems. That's it. Let's try and remember the different fucking currencies. It seems there are some miscreants over here. I will have to go deal with them. Fuck you.
Boop.
Oh shit.
Now you shall perish.
Sayonara. Fuck. Bug. Oh!
Take them. I have no
Money.
need.
Ooh, money. New furniture for my house. Ooh, money. I can't wait for them to build the house building stuff in Star Rail, because they're going to.
More
I know
space.
they're going to add house building. Every Gacha game has house building. It's the rule. Hello, Lynette.
You took your time.
Sorry,
Yes.
I bumped into the Traveler and Charlotte en route, and we ended up chatting for a while.
It's been a while, Lynette. We're working as Lenny's temporary assistants in the investigation of the Phantom Weasel.
Thank you. It's good to have you helping.
So, what's the situation? Have you seen Gemma?
Nope. I've been here a while, and she still hasn't shown up.
How bizarre. Maybe it was bad intel.
Sorrow.
Well, we won't get anywhere by standing around waiting. Traveler, Paimon, let's go ask around.
Okay. Hello, Balthazar.
Excuse me, good
Balthazar.
sir. Do you...
Gemma?
Gemma.
You mean Caesar's fiance?
Balthazar. Is
Sure
that
I
the
do.
name of a fucking
this about?
demon from World of Warcraft? And that's Balthazar. I think I see what you said about the character models before. Yeah, how in Genshin they basically have like they basically have like 3 or 4 base models, and then they do like slight tweaks. Whereas Honkai Impact and Honkai Star Rail, each character, at least for the most part, has a unique model.
I'm just trying to get a hold of her because I need her help with something. I heard she comes here a lot.
Yeah, she does. Poor thing. It's no secret why either. She's heartsick. Ever since Caesar passed away, she's been coming here once every week to clean his grave. Often she just sits there in front of his headstone, lost in thought. Sometimes she talks to herself. I asked her what she was doing once. She said she wanted to speak to him again. She knows he's gone and can't hear her from the grave, but she just likes to spend time there, telling her fiancé all about how her life is going.
And she's been doing this ever since Caesar passed away? Oh, so 10 years.
Paimon doesn't have a nose.
What?
I'll bet. Caesar's reputation fell apart after his identity was revealed, so no one else visits his grave. Gemma's the only one who still thinks about him after all these years. I don't know if the mind lives on in the waters after death, but if it does, I'm sure Caesar must be grateful to have someone who remembers him fondly. If I'm honest, I think this is all so unfair to poor Gemma. Her fiancé was a low-life crook. He doesn't deserve someone like her. Anyway, all of that said,
jealous.
she's running later than usual today. Normally, she'd be sitting in front of his grave by now. I wonder if she's okay. Well, that's everything I know, I'm afraid. You might have more luck asking some...
All right, well, thanks for sharing all of this.
You're welcome.
Interesting. Gaming.
Did you hear the news? They're saying the Phantom Weasel's back.
You're kidding. Wait, isn't he dead?
It's Vegeta.
I don't know anymore. All sorts of news flying around nowadays. I can never tell what's true and what isn't. But what if, just hypothetically, I mean, what if this weasel's the real deal and Caesar was framed?
Called it. Seriously, 10 years ago, on the day it all went down, I said to myself, you know what? This guy's been set up. The Caesar I knew was a good guy. He gave balloons to children on the street, for Pete's sake. What, are we supposed to believe that he was a
Yes.
balloon thief or something? Give me a break.
Yes.
Oh, please. Weren't you the one cursing his name to high heaven when the police announced the news? You were all, "Oh, that gosh darn lousy son of a, you think you know a guy," or
Wait, did I say that?
Son of a bitch.
I don't seem to recall.
Hello there. Sorry for disturbing you, but I couldn't help but notice you were discussing the Phantom Weasel. We're actually quite interested in this topic as well, but we're struggling to get to the bottom of it. Do you think you could spare a moment to tell us a little bit about Caesar?
You've come to the right people. Yep, I was there. Back when Caesar used to perform magic tricks on the street. He was a great magician. The best trick I ever saw him do was pop a transparent balloon, only for a whole bunch of doves to fly out from the inside.
How'd you see a transparent balloon? You mean translucent? Because I'm pretty sure you couldn't see a transparent balloon. That would just be like holding a plane of glass. That'd be like a glass box.
I was right up close and didn't blink or look away once.
Visible.
But for the life of me, I still don't have the faintest clue how he pulled it off. Really incredible stuff.
I saw him perform too. He always used to bring
I
some
guess
gifts
if it's
along
curved,
for the kids
it
who
would
came to watch his show,
refract the
and
light,
he'd hand
so
them
it'd
out
be
after
easy
he
to
was
see.
done.
Just make some guess.
Sometimes he even got the kids to write their wishes down, and then he'd make the items on the wish list
He's
appear in his
Santa!
next show.
Huh. He doesn't sound like such a bad guy.
Yeah, but he must have
But
gotten
after
those
he died,
items from
there were
someplace.
also rumors that he used the wish list to find out what was precious to people,
Aha!
with the intent to, as I'm sure you know, the Phantom Weasel would steal just about anything from anyone.
Why not?
Whatever the
It's
case,
funny.
now that the weasel is back, Caesar's become a hot topic once more. I bet Gemma must be pleased. If Caesar's name gets cleared, maybe it'll finally give her some solace after— No, speak of the devil. That's her over there. If you've got any more questions about Caesar, she's definitely the one to ask.
Oh, she's just
So
really
that's
short for
Gemma.
a second.
Is it just Paimon, or does it look like something's wrong? Wait. It looks like she's...
Uh-oh. Did she fucking cut herself?
Who's asking?
Don't be afraid. We mean no harm. It looks like you're injured. How bad is it?
Thanks for your concern, but you didn't answer my question. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
My name is Lyney, and this is my sister Lynette.
My name's Paimon, and this here's the Traveler. We're
I am
investigating the
Goblin.
Phantom Weasel.
The Weasel posted a warning letter this morning. If he still
This reminds you
lives,
of
that
fucking
means that Caesar
Jakage,
was
whose
falsely
name was like
accused.
Daya's chair.
You knew Caesar better than
And
anyone
then
else.
Himiko's chair and
So
stuff.
if you're willing, we'd love to hear what you think about all this. I promise you can trust us. We won't hurt you. In fact, we'll do all we can to keep you safe.
I never believed that he was the Weasel.
Well, yeah, you
Huh.
know.
I suspected as much. Okay, so going back 10 years,
A
do you remember
decade ago.
anything strange in the weeks leading up to the accident? Did Caesar have a falling out with anyone, for instance?
No, not that I know of.
Got it. All right, sorry for disturbing you.
If you don't have any more questions, please leave. I want to be alone with him.
Okay then. Bit rude, but okay.
Judging by the look on her face, there's definitely something fishy about.
She's lying. She definitely knows something.
That's fair. We're just a bunch of strangers who showed up and
Exactly,
started
of
questioning
course you
her
wouldn't
about things
trust
that
her.
happened a whole decade ago. In any case, I doubt we'll get any further here, so let's call
Hotel
it a
Del
day.
Board tomorrow. Or Debord. 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 Deb. 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 It's just Grace. It's time travel there. I really haven't explored Fontaine like oh there's a castle. Oh wait, no, that's just the waterway, isn't it? Yes. Yes. What's that? Oh, it's the current event. Wait, where do I go? Oh, I've got to change time. Wait until 8 to 12 in the morning. Tick-tock. Boom. Rendezvous with Lyney. Over here. Over here. Sure, there's got to be some sort of combat, because you tend to get a opportunity to play as the characters. And
Over here.
Anne.
Lynette's not joining us today?
I've had her follow Gemma and see if we can make any inroads with her. They should be at a cafe right now. Still, I don't think that Gemma's likely to open up to us.
Where
Today
should
we'll
we
be
start?
looking into a guy named Lorenzo, Caesar's former pupil. When Caesar passed away, all the stolen goods discovered in his home were confiscated and returned to their rightful owners. But Lorenzo was the only before long. Lorenzo was the next big magician in town, his fame surpassing even that of his master.
Money!
And it made him very wealthy. He's since left the magic scene, though, and these days, he's a
Money.
wealthy... I had to pull a lot of strings, but I managed to get him to agree to a couple of drinks with me. Be warned, though.
Money. Oh. What we got?
You neglected to mention that you were bringing 2 other people with you.
I recognize that voice.
My
I think.
apologies. These 2 are my assistants. When they heard that I was meeting with the former magic maestro himself, they begged and pleaded with me to bring them along.
Oh, forget the pleasantries, just sit.
Sounds like Piccolo. Oh, Piccolo. I recognize that voice. I feel.
Get a load of this guy.
When did you say Yellow
Forget
Banner
the
ended?
pleasantries, he
A
says,
week
but-
ago.
I only agreed to meet since we're both magicians. Do me a favor and cut to the chase. I have more important things to do than drinking.
Much
you
obliged,
sure? I
sir.
like alcohol.
As it happens,
Wait.
the matter I want
I
to
don't
address
actually.
is
I like
also
cider,
related to magic.
but small amount.
Yesterday morning, a warning letter from the Phantom Weasel appeared on the entrance to the Opera House. He claims to be planning something for the same evening that I'm scheduled to do a magic show there. As such, I believe that I may well be his target. I have to get to the bottom of this to ensure that my show can go ahead as planned. Naturally, any investigation into the Weasel starts with a few questions about
What is there to investigate? Caesar was the Weasel and he's been dead for 10 years. So what if some sick creep thought it'd be funny to write a warning letter? It changes nothing. Are you trying to tell me you actually bought it?
Please, sir,
That is
no need to get so
technically
worked
a
up.
valid concern.
I do concede that a copycat is but one possibility.
Possibility? It's a fact, Lyney. Look, my patience
Unless
is limited,
he's
so
the
listen
actual
carefully
criminal,
while I'm
which would
still
be kind
willing
of
to
a
put up
boring
with you.
reveal. But this man is a
The
weasel.
Weasel
A
is dead.
weasel.
Period. Everyone knows that, so do yourself a favor and quit this investigation. It'll lead you nowhere. Look, if this affects your
Oh, sir, I'm honored. My pride as a magician is what's at stake here, Lorenzo.
Your pride? Don't mince words with me, boy. Just tell me, what exactly are you seeking to do?
I want to find out the Phantom Weasel's true identity. I have...
What would that accomplish? And what do the events of 10 years ago have to do with you, anyway? Look, you of all people should know that a magician never reveals their secrets. And in any case, dead men don't talk. So if you really care about your magician's pride, then you'll forget about
Chi-Chi's
Caesar
technically
and move
dead.
on.
And she talks.
Uh-oh.
And that one guy
This
from the
is
Bailu
getting
quest is dead.
Renzo? Is that? Oh, it is you! I know that big, booming voice anywhere.
Tedman talk a lot.
What's up, my man? Want to
If
grab a
Dark
drink
Souls
with me?
taught me anything.
Another day, I'm busy.
Oh, come on! You can't be all business all the time. You know what they say? Live fast, die young.
That's
You gotta learn how to kick back and relax once in a while.
not if you die
If I
young.
wanted your life advice, I'd ask for it. Now get...
Sorry, my good sir. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, hey! Edmondo. He and I are business pals. We worked together a bunch of times. This is your first time meeting him? Oh, he's always like this. Foul-mouthed and hard-nosed. Never heard a kind word out of this guy the whole time I've known him.
Oh.
And he wonders why he can't get a girlfriend.
Oh!
Despite being, what, pushing 40, 30, something?
Oh my
One is
god,
a
holy
lot
shit.
older than when he first got rejected by the girl he was into. And is still into, from what I hear.
Dude's fucking pushing him under the not even pushing him on the bus. Dude pushed him under the bucket wheel excavator.
Shut up and get out of my face. Another word out of you and you can forget about doing business with me ever again. Do I make myself clear?
Sorry, I may have had
Yeah,
a little too
fucking
much to
murdered
drink.
him in daylight. I think he might be the
I'm
criminal
gonna
with
leave.
that fucking
Don't work too
daylight
hard.
murder. Jesus Christ.
I think it's high time I made a move as well.
Literally,
If you really
drunk
want to
guy just went
investigate
up
this,
to him and
Lyney,
went,
be my
no
guest."
bitches?
But if nothing good comes of it, don't say I didn't warn you.
But he ain't even drunk, just use it as an excuse.
Well, that fell to pieces in a rather
Imagine a
spectacular
drunk
fashion.
guy going up to you
Any
and basically
thoughts?
just being like, yo, this guy, no bitches.
Totally. And what was all that about compensating you for your losses? Why would someone you just met make an offer like that? He's gotta be hiding something. And not like Gemma. She was a little suspicious, but this guy's definitely covering.
I think so
Good
too.
job, Paimon.
We need
Would
to look into
end.
Lorenzo more closely. That guy Edmondo seems to know a thing or two about him. He only just
would
left.
take him
Let's see if
down.
we can catch up with him.
We need to stalk the guy quickly. We need to commit crimes to find the criminal. Fucking big brain. We're already wanted enough in the city for, I don't know, well, Lyney for murder. Well, supposedly he committed the murder, but it turns out it was just some guy.
You okay there?
Give him some coffee.
Who are you? Oh, it's you guys. Don't worry about me. I must have had one too many. I just need to ride. I say way too much back there, didn't I? Yeah, I nearly talked myself into complete financial ruin. Note to self, no more drunken chats.
So he was
he's
serious about
smashed.
threatening to cut you off? Paimon knew he was a bad egg.
I mean, to be fair, if I was business associates with a drunk who came up to me and said no bitches, I would probably cut off.
Hey, keep your voice down. Don't go prying into Lorenzo's personal affairs. Bad things happen to people who ask too many questions or make an enemy out of him.
What kind of bad things?
Don't even ask. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to cut this conversation short. I'm not crossing that line again. And take it
But
from
he's not
me,
here, man.
trouble with
He's not
Lorenzo
here
is
to
one
tell
thing
us the
you don't
secret.
need in your life. You saw him flare up back there. I don't know. That's not a good sign. You're too young for this. Don't get in over your head.
Yeah, but I don't live here, so I can get in as much trouble as I want and then fuck off.
Shh. I think we're being watched.
Dun
Someone's listening
dun.
in to our whole Don't say anything and don't look back. Any altercation in the city will attract the guards.
Yeah, but it'd be funny.
We better take
I
this
wanna
elsewhere.
I wanna fucking go meet Coraline. Let me meet Coraline. She's hot. The Mib. Men in Black gonna fucking take us out. Get out of the city. Oh, I've got a way to do that. Just imagine someone's following you and you just fucking teleport. You're just like, what the fuck? How? Oh, shiny. One sec, there's a shiny on a tree. Ah, slight question. How the fuck do I get up there? I can't climb the tree. I mean, I could try going from the top of the hill. At that angle? Yeah, I ain't making it at that angle unless we cheat.
Evil shall be dispersed.
There we go. Bingo. And that's how you cheat. I see, yeah, I see what Eula's there, don't worry. Not Eula, yelling.
Who's our
so-
target this time?
And then child. The three mothers and child.
More speed.
Whee. Oh, there's a quest here. I need to accept that because I need to do a quest.
You followed
Makes
us a
sense
long
in a
way.
way.
Why don't you come out and introduce yourselves?
Yeah, we can beat the shit out of him now.
So
they're out of
you're
town.
Lyney. And where's your sister? Ain't she
Smooth
with you
face
today?
Pacino. Hey, I'm walking here.
Save us the trouble and go fetch her for us. Let's not drag this out.
Hey, why you come here trying to take my job?
Paimon doesn't like the tone of your voice, mister. Who sent you, huh?
Save your questions, missy. You ain't gonna need answers where you're going.
Hey, capiche? Hey, De Niro, come on, let's go have some spaghetti and then we can talk about it.
Looks like we can't avoid this fight.
There might be all that TPing.
Now, I'm not the strongest fighter, so I hope you're...
Don't worry.
Fuck him up. I'm walking here. Oh shit, I have my headphones. He missed. He sucks.
Now disappear.
How the fuck do I play as Lyney? Oh wait, yeah, you do like, you do some of that, and then you do some, no, yeah, and then you miss apparently. There you go, and then you summon the Grimgo, and then I don't actually know what I'm doing. I was just hitting buttons.
It's tougher than we
I
thought.
think it's like you get the 2 charges, and then you summon the little cat in the hat, and then it like summons
Vision
a
wielders
sword.
are always trouble. Intimidation ain't gonna work like it did on the lady.
Oh, they beat the
Come
shit
on,
out
let's
of
scram.
Gemma.
Hey, wise guys! We ain't through with you yet! Oh, they got away! Did you catch what they said just before they left? Sounds like they just wanted to rough us up as a scare tactic. And they've... You're right! She was injured when... Maybe she was too scared to tell us the truth.
Well, if that's the case, let's head back to the cafe.
Yeah, Lynette's with her, so she can, like, protect him. Let me, go grab this quest while I'm here, though. Fuck. Wee. Jump. Jump. What are you on about? Huh? 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 This guy, I'm fucking no. I won't hurt you. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll accompany you. Chill. Fucking terrified of everything. Wasn't there another quest I wanted? Yes, right here. Here. Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's definitely underground. I am a dumbass. This quest is Oh no, I must have done it then, because... Yeah, I did all the underground stuff, so it's not here. Actually, one thing I want to check on. Did I... Triple Crown? I haven't Triple Crowned Eula yet. I mean, I could. But I don't have that much money. I actually have a fuck ton. I could do that if I wanted to. I'll save it for now. I will Triple Crown now, because I've Triple Crowned Raiden and Zhao. I need to Triple Crown Yelaine. I forget how far behind I am with Yelaine. Do a second crown. But then I need more fucking Ashtaha things. I basically just want to Triple Crown all my 5 stars, because gaming. Wee! Wee! Bonk. Hello, hello. They look very similar.
Gemma?
You again.
We just ran into the men who've been threatening you, and so
What? Why?
Sounds like they're no strangers to you.
That's putting it mildly. I know them all too well. It's been 10 long years, and still every time I try to look into Caesar's death, they show up, and how do I know I can trust you? Do you...
I'm afraid I can't reveal all the details just yet, but I can because you see, this is a personal matter of the utmost importance.
Game.
Okay.
I've heard that Caesar used to... Do you know where it is?
The Fleuve Sonde. But the place was sealed up by the police after his death, and no one's been there
Oh, it's
since.
gonna be a
I also
dungeon.
know that the Fleuve Sonde is dangerous territory. Lots of hostile groups.
Understood. Lynette, you...
Got it. But if I'm staying here, I'm
There's a
ordering
translation
dessert.
of Paimon, hence why not
I
speak.
mean...
The
bon
actual
appetit,
story
but stay
is... One
sharp,
sec.
too. They're likely
God,
to come
wait,
for you
I'm
while
gonna
I'm
sneeze.
away.
Yeah! The actual story is that the main character is, of course, the main character is from another world, so the main character doesn't know the language of this world, so Paimon is basically a translator.
Okay. Alright. Power saving mode off.
Which explains why, like, Traveler handed Paimon the letter earlier, is because Paimon can actually read the language. So sadly, the law isn't Paimon is schizo. Right, I think this is going to be a dungeon most likely, and
More
if it
speed.
is, then I'm going to go grab a drink before I start it. Oh wait, no, it's a fucking plank. There's so
If Gemma gave us the right location, then the workshop should be right nearby. Huh. Looks like these boxes are blocking the...
but looks like no one's been here a long time.
There we go.
And then it's gonna go domain. Yep. Okay, right. Before we do that, I'm gonna grab a drink. So a fever drink. Right, I'm back. This place is nightly atmospheric. It is also the slums, but it is quite nicely atmospheric because I like steampunky, you know, rustic shit. This shit is my bread and butter. The water is way too clear though. It should be brown. This is an accurate of London, even though this place is based off France, even though it's mostly England based. It's kind of like a homogenization of Britain and France, which is disgusting. Oh yeah, forget about the card game. What are you doing at some point? Oh yeah, I don't even shown basically the Great Steam. 1665. Out of all characters in every Hoyo game, the only character I have a constellation for, only 5-star I have a constellation for, is Eula. Because I got it at, I think, 18 pity. I was trying to get more constellations for this little munchkin, because this little munchkin boosts Eula's physical damage. And I just ended up getting another Eula instead, which works because it does some good shit. Look at that. Every time Ice Time Void Grimstacks are consumed, Eula's physical damage is boosted by 30%, baby. Good shit. I've still got to improve her build. 73-210 is really nice. Crit rate, crit damage. Getting like, yeah, pretty much. Like, you're not as lucky as your Kafka pull. That was really good. That luck came from my fucking weapon pulls in the Star Rail stream. The biggest slappy in Teyvat. And that is very big, to be fair. Like, proportionally. That is huge. He's more modest. Yelane's big, but Eula is still just so fucking big. Gonna fail Fushuan now. I mean, to be fair, out of all my 5 stars, Zhao, I lost the 50-50, and then I got him 20 pulls later. I think... No, Raiden, I didn't technically lose my 50-50. I lost my 50-50. No. I didn't lose my 50-50. I just got a random 5-star. I got... Who was it? I got Mona randomly at 20 pity while I was pulling for some 4 stars. Literally, I was just pulling for some 4 stars and I got Mona out of fucking nowhere. So I managed to save up. So I just had a guaranteed 50-50 for Raiden. I got Raiden. I didn't lose the 50-50 on Yelane, and I didn't lose the 50-50 on Eula. So I've been pretty lucky so far. And then, of course, in Star Rail, my luck has been ridiculous because I keep... Yes, I lose my 50-50s, but I'm losing them at like 60-70 pity, and then I immediately get the 5-star like 10-20 pity later. So it's really good. The weapon banner pulls so far have been alright. I did lose the 30% roll on Engulfing Lightning once, but I got Engulfing Lightning on the second 5-star pretty early. I got Aqua Simulacra pretty early. And Staff of Homa, I went all the way to hard pity. Well, not really hard pity. It's like technically hard pity, but I got it really early. So it's weird. But yeah, no. Is good. And I've still got 47k left for pretty much all of the Fontaine Woman, who won't be coming out for at least another update, sadly. Like, I want Navina if she's okay. Like, if she's decent gameplay-wise. I want Chlorelide. And I want Arlecchino. Out of all of them, I want Arlecchino the most, obviously. Fuck! I definitely want Chlorelide and Navina as well. I do not care for the Archon, though. She is a... She's bratty and in need of not going to finish the correction. Oh, it did work. I just stood here.
Caesar's workshop.
And I was thinking, man, splash the primordial suit. My ass would have. Oh, actually, I can actually go to pretty much what feels like the primordial suit.
What was that? Oh.
It's a little bear.
Is this one of Caesar's dead?
Kill it. Oh! What?
Guess we must have triggered some sort of device.
Oh, I actually was meant to attack him. My natural propensity for violence was actually the correct thing to do.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Fuck.
Whoa. Look. The doll in the box is glowing.
Oh, what the fuck? Huh?
There's something written on the card on this doll. Let's take a closer look.
Oh, it's the wish list. Interesting. And lift time.
Look at you, Bootown.
No, my healing circle! It's gone into the floor. Bastard. What the fuck? Puzzle.
These magic boxes are moving. What do we do?
One of them looks different from the rest. Let's investigate.
Oh my god, you bastard, Lyney.
Got it. We're supposed to find the box that lit up at the start, right? There should be another wish list inside. Let's keep trying.
That one. Okay, I couldn't see it because of Lyney's skill. Lyney's skill. That one. I'm right here. Checkmate. Oh, door opened. Like in a fucking Willy Wonka factory. I wish my parents would get back together. Rip. Oh wait,
Take it
no, I
easy.
need to check the... You. When do we get to go? I want to watch your shows. Aw. The kids like the guy.
Take it easy.
He wasn't evil, maybe. Who knows?
Take it easy.
Take it easy. Ba-dum-dum. Do-dum-dum. Do-dum-dum.
That's weird. Have we reached the end already?
There's gonna be
There's
a
nothing
secret
here.
door.
Maybe this was a wasted trip.
This place seems a little too ordinary for a magician.
Exactly.
We've triggered quite a few devices on the way here. I'm starting to wonder whether Caesar built this whole place as one big, elaborate magic contraption. If so, then there must be more to this place than meets the eye.
More
Maybe
than
a
meets
hidden
the-
room somewhere. Aha! If I just move this book, then hopefully... And...
Oh!
A secret passageway! How did you know?
The one thing I don't get about that is, like, surely we could have just, like, broken a hole in the back of the bookcase. Like, we could
I'm
have
a
just
magician
broken a
too,
back
And
panel.
apparently, great minds really do think alike.
And you can
Looks
also
pretty big
test if it
inside.
echoes, because if you
Let's
hit
head
the
in and
back
take
and
a
it
look around.
echoes. Like, you could have just looked behind it. Like, that's not, like... You could have just, like, broken the back panel on it, and you would have seen that, oh. When in doubt, yeah, true. We do have Eula. Eula just fucking... Actually, Raiden could just fucking split it into millions of pieces. She fucking cut an eye... That's some funny lore for you, Biscuit. Is... You see this cut here? That was Raiden. She split an island in half, and hence why you see this big, like, serpent skeleton. She fucking just cut it in half along with the fucking island. Hence why she
There
can
is no
fucking do
escape.
the Masuno Hidotachi.
Busted.
Shaken and stirred.
Torn to oblivion.
Gaming.
Ha!
Uh-oh. There's a Gremmy goo. Oh, there's two things.
Illusion.
Gotcha.
Think you can bully me? Shake it.
I like I'm just not using Lyney. Fuck it. Cat mode.
Let's get this show on the road. Now disappear.
Oh, I forget the Fontaine music actually goes high.
There is no escape.
Busted.
What? Is that your only attack? Ah! It did fucking tiny. Oh, look, it's like a bucket wheel excavator, and then it dumps it all in a pouch, and then it throws it. I thought it missed for a second. Literally held a gun to its head. Genshin on the PlayStation? PlayStation?
Why have you stopped, Lyney?
Play?
Is there
That's
some
an
device
A.
in that box?
Huh. It just looks familiar somehow. Let me check this out for a second while you guys
I
go on
hope
ahead.
hopefully having a good one.
If anyone makes a major discovery, let's rendezvous here.
All right. See you in a bit.
I can't read though. Oh, we got a box. We got magic box. The D-pad. Where's the D-pad? Oh, on the side. I see. Yeah, that is a PlayStation D-pad. To be fair. Whoa. There's gonna be some shit like you enter the box and then it just sends you into the Shadow Realm. Wait, can I like exit this? Ah, I can't exit this room and then go upwards. I wants me to do the fucking shoot the box thing. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's gonna be one of these things. Yeah, yeah. It's the Star Rail puzzle. Chungus. Oh my Chungus, that's a Chungus. Move, thank you. Bingo. Puzzle. Oh, is it gonna make a new? Yep. Oh wait, never mind. It made a hat. I see. How the fuck did the magician afford all this? Like, bruh.
Take it easy.
Wow. There's a hidden room here.
His diary. Read it. Invade his privacy.
This book's thick as a brick. Let's take a peek inside it, shall
Oh, it's multiple books actually, but you know, magic. They're all yellow. Children studying. Oh wait, I thought
me after today's show.
when I saw magic, I was thinking
don't
like
know why
actual
they were out
magic,
on their
not
own.
magic tricks.
They looked much too young to be unsupervised.
If you steal from
I
a
do
thief,
hope they
it's
got home
correct.
safely. Anyway, they said that they wanted me to teach them how to do magic. It's not uncommon for children.
Oh,
I
is this
told
Lyney
them
and
that
Lynette?
learning magic is very hard work.
Oh no, wait, it's Lorenzo.
That didn't
Yeah.
faze them at all. It's at one of my shows a few days ago, a child asked me how I pulled candy out of my... As a joke, I told the kid that the hat has a built-in wish-granting machine. So I told them another white lie. The machine needs time to power up. And
I
in the
see.
meantime, you can write your wishes down. I wound up saving very little this month. But that's not a major...
Get a really big hat.
It seems like something's bothering Lorenzo lately. But surely he's not upset that I agreed to teach those two children.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I'll
So
have
that
to
is
talk
Lyney
him.
and
I
Lynette.
have a good feeling about those kids. They're naturally talented, and it seems like they're not new to the world of magic. They have all sorts of fantastic ideas. They wanted to call me master, but I told them they absolutely mustn't.
So this is,
Any
it
magician
actually
worth
is
their
connecting
salt
to
could have taught them what I
Lyney's
have.
story instead of just being
They're
a
the
generic
geniuses
story.
here. Compared to them, I don't deserve to be called any sort. With time, I have no doubt that they could become far greater magicians than I. My only concern is why they're so mature for their age.
It's almost as if they were
I fear
raised by
they've had to
fucking
grow up too
Arlecchino.
fast. I don't dare to imagine what they must have been through. Gemma thinks so too. She doesn't like being around them.
Eyes are too
Says that their
piercing.
eyes
She's
are
racist.
too piercing. They don't bother me, but then again, I've never been the sharpest tool in the shed.
Tool in the shed.
It's nearly time for me to go on tour. I asked the two kids if they'd like to come with me. I once overheard them talking about their father and their mission.
Yeah, okay, so
Sounds like their parents have other plans for them. It's only been 10 days
So
since I
Arlecchino
first
make him
met
kill
them,
people.
but I think they're very tough, but also very cautious. And they trust no one but each other. This, I fear, is not a good habit. They hide things from me too. For example, when I asked them where they live and why they wanted to learn magic, they lied. That's the thing about children. Whenever they're trying to cover something up, it always shows somehow. I can sense that their lives have been hard, possibly even dangerous too. They're not like other children.
Not like other.
It's a shame that I can't. After thinking things over, I decided to tell them a bit about how I see the world. It's full of lies and falsehoods, and that is why we must find our... P.S. I hope they won't find my nagging annoying. Children are so opinionated nowadays.
True.
Will it do them more harm than good for someone they've only known 10 days to lecture them like that? P.P.S. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Children aren't interested in grand
Literally
philosophies.
speaking to Ozzy.
It probably just went in one ear and out the other. I bet they've already forgotten every word I said. Oh, Caesar, Caesar. Just mind your own business.
Very accurate. Stop reading. I can't read.
Two magic geniuses with a father and a mission, huh?
Dang.
Sounds a lot like he was writing about Lyney and Lynette, don't you think? So did they meet Caesar when they were kids? Let's go ask Lyney.
Okay. Rendezvous with Lyney. I'm stuck. Nyum. Oh, that's alright. Gaming.
Lyney?
Shh, hold that thought. As I expected, there's a lot of fishy things going on in this place.
Fishy?
Okay.
All in good time. Before we go over our new leads, I want to tell you how first, the magician slots themselves into a magic box in full view of the audience. The box is then suspended high in the air, and a short while later, the base automatically opens. At this point, a dummy will fall out of the box, but it looks real enough to... Meanwhile, the real magician, who has by now blended into the crowd, waits for a good... Oh no! Is that me? Did I just...
Very vivid description.
The audience's gaze then turns to the magician, and by the time they realize what's happened, the dummy has vanished. As if everything that just happened was some sort of shared illusion. Of course, that's just how I think the process should work, theoretically speaking. The inventor of this trick never performed it successfully. When the box opened, Caesar was the one who fell out, and not the dummy.
How'd that even work, though? Just don't go in the box.
He fell right to the ground from the highest point of the opera house. No one could hope to survive that fall. Not without a vision, at least.
What about delusion?
And no one else has ever attempted this trick since. My understanding of how it works is just based on what it could gather
What about
from his
that one
notes
guy
and the
who's
relevant gadgets
really
here in his
fucking strong,
workshop.
but
So
didn't have a
Caesar's
vision?
famous high-altitude escape has never been done, huh? Paimon was about to say how cool it would have been to see it in person, but if it's that dangerous, it's probably for the best that no one else tries to do it.
But why? It's funny.
Wait a second. So if a dummy's supposed to drop out of the box, then where does the real magician go?
Yeah, surely the
How does he
it
get out?
probably just has a back door.
Glad you asked. That brings us to the secret of said box.
Yeah, it's got a back door.
This box right here is the one that Caesar constructed himself to use in the performance, and it's not as simple as it looks. Inside, there's a device. Once the magician's inside and the box is lifted up into the air, the audience's view of the box is fixed at a certain angle.
Do I leave via the roof? Like, how does that work?
From where they're standing, they have a clear view of the front, sides, and bottom, but the back and the top are now no longer visible. At this point, the magician presses a button inside the box, opening a secret door. He then escapes through this trap door onto the opera house roof, waits for the dummy to fall and distract the audience, and quietly returns to ground level.
Surely you could just, like, exit out the back of the box before you go into the air. Because if you're on a stage, you could just go out the back of the stage. Or, like, just go... It's already got doors in the bottom. So just, like, go through a door in the floor. But I guess you'd have to specific... Yeah, but then you'd need to have a specific path
That's way
on the roof
simpler
anyway.
than Paimon imagined. Even
Well, there's a
And yeah,
little
it's
more to
simple,
it than
but I'm
that,
just like,
of
surely you
course.
could have done anything
The hardest
else.
part of this trick is controlling the audience's mood. There's the falling dummy, the miraculous reappearance, the pompous performing. Maybe the magician would even have themselves tied up before it begins to strengthen the... Many days and nights of careful research and painstaking practice would have gone into this, all culminating
like
in
you
a
could
performance just a
simplify it.
few minutes long, but one that still manages to transform the shock and grief of a tragic accident to the joy and laugh. Caesar was a highly accomplished magician.
so, how did it go so wrong?
I can make a pretty... I looked into the case files. The magic box Caesar was using at the time of his death had the secret button I mentioned positioned.
Okay.
But here's the strange thing. Most of the devices in this workshop have the mechanism on the left-hand side, including this box right here. Which leads because a magician can't afford to have their most basic habits stand out too much.
I see.
People naturally focus their attention on the most important details, but a magician needs to be able to redirect an audience's attention at will, so as to avoid The essence of magic is getting people to believe a lie.
Hey, that's
If
the line from
even
the trailer.
truth raises eyebrows, the falsehoods become all the more difficult to mask. And so, Caesar trained himself to use his right hand to align with his audience's expectations. Great magic always requires, but in his most stressful and nerve-wracking moments, and when no one was watching, reflex would kick in and he'd use his left hand. That's why he set his gadgets with the mechanism on his left. Exactly. I think that's likely what happened. Caesar would have been under a lot of time pressure during the escape. He'd have had mere seconds to open the hidden compartment, retrieve the dummy, then open the secret door, but I'm sure he was confident. He would have rehearsed countless... So he opened the compartment, took out the dummy, checked everything was in order, and then went to leave. With his left hand, he reached for the button, and suddenly, much like when you reach for your keys but find your pocket empty, his mind needed a moment to process what was... Instinctively, his left hand would keep feeling around for the missing button, maybe for another second or two, until the bottom of the box gave way. With the stakes being as high as they were, just a 2-second delay cost him everything.
When in reality,
You could have done
someone
that
switched
funny
the
thing though, where you
boxes,
like put your legs
and they
against
did
the
it to
walls to keep
murder
yourself
him.
up.
How would they be able to make the switch without being noticed? That would be difficult.
It would have to have been someone who knew that he was left-handed.
Yeah, Lorenzo.
And who could move his props
Wow,
around
who would've
without
guessed of the
arousing
guy
suspicion.
who was a cunt, who's
Someone who was
actually
always
evil.
by... Isn't that right?
You just couldn't let sleeping dogs lie. There's not a lot of people who'd go to all this trouble for some magician who died 10 years ago.
It's funny
But
though.
I gave you your chance. I hoped you'd do what's good for you and back off like the lady, but you disappoint me.
Oh, I'm
You
pressing
mean
the wrong
Gemma?
button.
So you are the...
Yes, although however stubborn she might be, she was never much of a liability. But you people, you never even knew him, but which is why you can't leave this.
Bring it on, dumb fuck. You will kill them. Oh wait, you're
And voila!
Ah, you fuck. Oh, so that's why you... Ow! Fuck this. I'm
Shine
playing as
down.
the actual characters. What are you? It's a big Chungus. It's a crane? You gonna stop? Wait, can I just shoot that thing in its back? I missed. One sec. Stand still, please. What? Can you just stand still? Can I not? Oh. Oh wait, I broke one heart. I fucking whip. I'm very confused. Fuck it,
Illusion
let's just
shot.
nuke this guy.
Gotcha. Shudder.
Ha. Ha. Eye for an eye.
And oh
Good
fuck,
grief.
I didn't do 2 Grim Heart stacks, I just did 1. I keep forgetting to do 2. Why did you could have just jumped at him. I don't know why he had to do like a little fucking woo card.
Had enough yet, Lorenzo? Your cronies can't help you now. I think it's high time you started talking. And what I'd really like to know is, why did you murder Caesar?
If I had a Mora for every time you said that man's name. Of course you idolized Caesar. Everyone else did. He was just an amateur who did cheap tricks for gullible children. I was the one who made magic into the...
So I was jealous.
Jealousy. Hatred. He poured everything into his street performances and his stupid tours like it was just a hobby to him. Never bothering to think... But the people loved him, didn't they? Oh, how they looked up to him. Amazing. Yeah, so amazing that he was completely broke. Every other apprentice was living it up at their master's expense, but no, not me. I put in all the work, mastered all the skills, and it brought me nothing more than the life. He forbade me from using magic to trick people out of their Mora. There was nothing, and with his reputation in Fontaine, it was too risky for me to go it alone. As long as he was alive, if I dabbled in I had to kill him.
And this was your only...
It was reason enough. What other motive?
Well, I was under the impression that there might have been other factors at play. For instance...
In love with Gemma. Don't...
Guess I was wrong about that then.
I am. Caesar was so strict with me. He insisted that his way was the right. I never bought into any of that. I was more interested in the practical value of magic.
Oh, yeah! Charlotte told us that...
That's just how it looked from the outside. What would any thief want with second? I stole cheap things as a way of practicing my craft. It was other people's overactive imaginations that conjured up the...
So, that's the story, huh? Well,
What choice do I have? You're a pack of wolves and you've got me, but so be it. I've enjoyed power and wealth for the last...
Very well. Traveler, Paimon, keep an eye on Lorenzo.
Okay. Can we have an option where you're like, hey, we'll let you go. Just give us
At least
money.
I can find...
Give me moolah. I wish for currency. I desire currency.
Lyney has told me the whole story. Lorenzo, do you confess to the murder of Caesar and to Fred?
Look who's finally developed a conscience. What kind of disciple murders their own master? I hope it was worth it. Because there'll be hell to pay.
Get fucked, dumb man.
Looks like it's all over. What should we do next, Lyney? Should we start preparing for your show?
Oh shit, I forgot
Let's
about the
rendezvous
show.
with Lynette and Gemma first. With Lorenzo and...
Good point. We should...
Oh shit, I forgot to put our house in this thing. I fucking love Cold Man. It's a shame that it was the abridged series that didn't get as much attention, but I can understand why. It very much wasn't following the show. was just basically just random jokes put into an anime setting, but it was great. I've returned!
Ah, you're back. You were so quick. I've only just finished my third dessert.
Your third? Lynette, come on, we've talked about this. Everything in...
It's fine. I'll shift to exercise mode and jog off the excess sugar.
That's besides the point. Well, it's done now. But try to...
Point take.
Did everything go okay?
Of course.
Yes.
Lorenzo was no match for us. The guards are taking.
Gosh, that's amazing. I'm sorry, I still didn't. I had my suspicions about Lorenzo, but I...
Aww.
It's okay. We understand. He did threaten you, but you don't need to be scared.
Sorry. I always wanted to report Lorenzo. He took all of Caesar's property, which I found. I was so afraid. I was scared he'd do something. Thank you all.
At a suggestion, everyone goes to the cemetery to announce Lorenzo's arrest and hold a memorial for Caesar. Caesar!
Thank you all for clearing Caesar's name.
Is that a JoJo reference?
I never would have guessed that Lorenzo was the real Phantom Weasel. He never showed any signs that there were problems between him and Caesar in public. From the outside, it looked like they got along great.
Interesting.
And to think that lowlife's been living life to the fullest all this time, while Caesar's name was getting dragged through the mud. At least his soul can finally rest in peace.
If only...
Don't blame yourself.
Yeah, you still have the rest of...
Cheer up, Gemma. My brother's doing a magic show at the Opera House. This show will be a special...
In Caesar's honor.
Great. We'll see you tomorrow evening.
Don't worry.
Oh,
we'll
we're
be
gonna get the
there.
cutscene, and he's gonna do the falling trick.
Come on, feels like we're forgetting something.
Dun dun.
Oh yeah, Caesar's diary. We never found out if the two kids Caesar.
Well, it's kind of obvious that they are. Oh, fuck. 6, 10. 6, 8. 6, 8. Ba-da-dun. Wait till next evening. Oh. Give it a moment. Clock's quite slow. I wish you could just instantly jump, but I get that it looks nice. Having the fucking fancy clouds recede. Ah, the light! This game does look fucking gorgeous, though. Absolutely. Absolutely poggers. Oh, let's turn in some of my sigils at the thing, because I've got a few sigils from exploration. Kill the bird! Nah, well, these pigeons just do not care unless I put... I was about to say, do you care? Ding! Rewards. Money. No, I want my rewards. Money. Money. Brown. Oh, did you know that the music follow the water fountains follow the music? Wait, I think it's these ones. It's there are some fountains in the world that like copy the music. My brain's very slow. Can I stand in it? Fuck. Go! Damn it! Go! Damn it! Go! Damn it! Shoot me. No, they won't shoot me when I'm on it. God damn it. Whee! Gaming.
Take it easy.
Time to watch the performance. Whee! Oh, Gemma. I was gonna say Genma. Who's Genma? Like I've heard of Genma.
Pirate's excited to see another of Lyney's magic shows!
Not this time. My brother's going solo today.
Oh.
So I'll be watching with you.
Good evening,
He's doing the falling
ladies
trick.
and
He's just
gentlemen.
got plummet
I
and
hope
die.
everybody's the great magician Lyney has prepared a spectacular show.
Thank you all so much for coming.
Wow. Wow. I'm so amazed by the black screen.
Exciting stuff.
Yes, it's just...
No wonder. So, how did...
Well, children love magic because they're willing to... And somehow...
Aw, that's...
It was with a flower. I was so...
Oh, that's so cute!
Is that right? Then I suppose, after all, you never know when the people...
Don't be
right.
sad.
Paimon
I like
doesn't
the
really know
killers
how to
though.
comfort
I want to
you,
meet
but
Archie.
at the very least, no one's gonna be intimidating you from now on.
True.
Right. Yes, you can breathe easy now.
See? Even Lynette the Phantom Weasel! Lorenzo escaped? Where is he?
What do you...
As Lyney once said, a performer's job is to... But once the bag of tricks is empty and the curtain falls, it's time to... It's been 10 years, Gemma. Aren't you tired of the grieving widow act?
What are you talking about? Traveler, Paimon doesn't like where this is going.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will now be a brief intermission, after which Lyney will the final performance will take place outside of the Opera House.
That'll be a
So
plot
please
twist.
make your way outside.
The Phantom Weasel never did like public... Don't worry. This place will be quiet.
Uh-oh. She's the Phantom Weasel.
More speed.
But the other guy admitted. Oh, is it because he loves Gemma so that he admitted to the crime? I don't know.
Dear me, this is awkward, isn't it? And unfortunately, I'm all out of gadgets, so I'm afraid this is a big mistake for a magician to make.
Lyney? Don't... Lynette accused Gemma of being the real Phantom...
All in good time. Magicians are good at guessing.
Really?
Let's go back to the very beginning. A decade ago, when the Phantom Weasel was terrorizing the court of Font. But as her infamy grew, so did the readiness of the police and her opportunities to act. Of course, she could not simply take this lying down, and before long, she found her ticket to freedom. After weighing her options, she set her sights on a renowned magician.
So, being the master deceiver she was, the Weasel easily earned Caesar's trust. Now, but as she was considering how to make her move, she noticed Caesar's aggrieved pupil. And at her encouragement, Lorenzo tampered with Caesar's magic box, causing him to fall to his death.
Oh, interesting.
Afterwards, Lorenzo seized his master's property, and the Weasel set about tarnishing Caesar's reputation. Two co-conspirators committed the perfect crime.
Oh.
I've got to hand it to you. But I just have one question.
Don't worry, Lorette, but I never believed that he was the Weasel. And in fact, my investigation only made me more certain.
How disappointing. So you'd sooner trust Lorenzo than me? Even without a shred of evidence?
A magician is an expert at playing the audience to get the result they want. With a little help from Lorenzo, you put on a very convincing performance. The lovesick Caesar was maligned and hated by all for 10 years, but you? Who would suspect for 1 second that the lovely young lady always seemed weeping in front of...
Wait, So you mean, but why would Lorenzo agree
Because he
to
loves
that? And
Gemma.
why didn't he sell?
Yes, why indeed? Maybe Gemma herself could enlighten us on that question.
Well, Lyney, if you're so confident in you having killed Caesar with his own hands, Lorenzo was plagued by overwhelming guilt. Revealing the Phantom Weasel's true identity would serve no purpose. But if the Weasel remained free, then she could take...
An excellent answer.
Is that right? Well, don't blame...
As a matter of fact, why would the real Weasel have targeted things that only...
Of course. If I had to guess. Left to fend for herself after her parents died young. She'd scrounge waste paper from garbage bins to draw on, using twigs and dirt for lack of ink and pen. This was her only source of happiness in life. But it was all she needed. Once again, she was betrayed. And this time, everything was taken from her. She felt like life was a... This was a fate too cruel for anyone to bear. Her pain... I detest the happiness of others. I will rob them of everything they hold to be good and true.
That's some...
Does this story satisfy you?
Yes, it is quite to my tastes. Thank you.
Huh. That's right, because without that, none of...
She didn't write the letter.
After 10 long years, I'd hoped that the Phantom Weasel... Lyney? Or should I call you the Phantom Copy?
Very sharp, Phantom Well, no need for me to be cold. The most straightforward way to change the public's impression of Caesar was to force the Weasel to show themselves. Of course we did. We made it quite clear in the letter, I believe. I shall take...
10 years? Wait.
Exactly.
Oh, I get it. He taught you magic back then, didn't he? For what, 10 days?
We remember all our 10 years ago. Caesar's reputation was torn to shreds, and his legacy was thrown out. But we didn't...
And? What exactly did you take from me?
Free? Caesar once told me that even though the world is... I think that applies to you too. Truth can take many forms. Life took many things from you, and those wounds never healed.
What are you trying?
I'm saying that for the last 10 years, you've been living a rather uneventful life. Back to Lorenzo for a second. He murdered his own He knew who you were and the things you'd done, and despite that, he was willing to get... You're more than just accomplices in murder. You're the only real friends each other has. But that truth is gone now. And I guarantee you...
Congratulations on your freedom, Gemma.
You've gotten rid of your only
freedom
real
will
friend.
cost you dearly. From now on, you'll be all alone.
Gather round, one and all. The time I'm sure you're all wondering what he has planned for the grand finale.
A high-altitude escape?
I'm sure you all remember the magician Caesar. So we have now learned that Caesar was wrongly accused.
Guess that's my cue to leave. Traveler, Paimon, I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. There may be a lot of people watching tonight, but you...
Lyney, you two hid a lot from Caesar. He went to his grave without ever knowing your secrets. So what about now? You don't have to tell lies to end up isolated and alone.
You're wrong. I'm nothing like you.
So,
Like Lyney said, when you're ready, let's head outside.
But what about Gemma?
She'll figure out what's best for her soon enough. Oh, and...
Oh, right. Well, let's go and watch...
He's got magic though, he'll be fine. It's literally a vision holder.
Sometimes I think I'm like a gambling addict.
Gotcha!
By the time...
Magicians are not thieves, only tear things apart.
Interesting. Oh, I need to go up. I need to go lower. Wait, but you said go up, game. Oh, you just want me to leave the fucking door. That's not higher up, that's equal height. I'm very confused, game. The doors of equal height. I guess the blip was slightly higher? I don't know. In-game cutscene? I'm very confused. Because this is in-engine currently. Is it going to cut to...
Magic should be
Oh, it's gonna cut to one of
mysterious,
these, yeah.
surprising, and defy logic. Magic is hard work. Every single movement has to be practiced thousands of times.
It's alright. We're used to that.
We're sorry. You've taught us so much, but we can't tell you the whole truth.
It's okay. Do you still remember what I told you? This world is full of lies and falsehoods. I only hope that one day, you can find your own truth.
What
like a
about you?
Lynette just has
Have you
no
found your
emotion.
truth?
Magic is my truth. I want to perform a magic trick so great that people will always think of me when they talk about it. For a magician, what greater honor could there be?
Fair.
Look! Behold! Lyney is sealed inside the box. Will he manage to escape? 10 years ago, Caesar attempted this very trick, and it was at this precise moment that...
Oh, he changed up the trick to make it so that it looks like it fooled. Ah, but he's a vision holder, so he can like do some funny stuff.
Mysterious.
He can become a comet.
Surprising.
That's a
And
fucking
logic
clean
defying.
animation, though.
Isn't that right? This honor belongs to you, Caesar. I'm just sorry it's a little late.
Did you see that? 1 minute he was falling.
How could he possibly have...
How mysterious.
What a heart-stopping magic show! This Caesar's name has finally been cleared, and Fontaine's new star magician Lyney has fulfilled a wish on his behalf.
Looks like everyone really loved Lyney's grand finale.
Vision.
Paimon doesn't see Lyney anywhere. Where did...
He said the
Lynette said
the
he'd be
usual
waiting for us
haunt.
at the usual hunt. But you mean the... Yeah, that's
I
probably
see.
it. This whole magic show Alright, let's go look...
We can teleport across the world. Bingo. I have found your location in 5 seconds. You may now run.
More speed.
Whee! Oh!
Are you alright? Paimon was scared to death when the...
Magic is a performance art.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
magician has to get creative to keep the... I was honestly a little nervous during the live performance. The thought of falling said sometimes I can't help but wonder what Caesar... Did he regret taking Gemma and Lorenzo on?
You know,
Probably did.
Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something ever since we were in Caesar's workshop. You learned magic from Caesar once.
After I joined
Yeah.
the House of the Hearth,
Yeah, which is
To be
Arlecchino's
honest,
thing.
Lynette and I had an... I told you about my past before, remember? As a young boy, I survived by secretly learning magic from street performers. But I quickly realized that observation alone
Yeah.
could only get me so far. What I saw was the I needed to learn how to improve my sleight of hand, hone my misdirection skills, and make niftier props. We were gifted enough that we'd made some progress by ourselves. But without proper guidance from a professional magician, we quickly plateaued.
So that's why you sought Caesar out?
Yes. We figured there was no harm in asking, but it took us by surprise that in all, we only spent 10 short days together, but he was very good to us. By contrast, for instance, when he asked why I wanted to learn magic, but in truth, there was already a lot more to the story by then. After being taken in by what amazed me was how the lie escaped my lips even as I was hesitating over whether trust is a beautiful thing.
Lyney.
Still worried about the way I feel? But don't worry, I'm used to it now. From the mansions of the elite to the house of the hearth, lies and selfishness have followed me and Lynette everywhere we go. After Caesar went on tour, we became busy with our missions. The next we heard of him was that he'd fallen to his death. That night, I remembered his smile. But as I lay there, I didn't know what to say to him. To keep secrets is to put up walls. The longer you keep them up, the less you let people in. Then, one day, you look around and realize your life is like an empty auditorium after a show, full of seats once occupied by all the people who left. But I guess that's the price we have to pay. You only realize how much someone really meant to you when you lose them completely. That's why I was so confident this would hurt Gemma. Because I felt it for myself.
Don't be sad, yeah.
Cheer up, Lyney. We've had to say our fair share of goodbyes during our journey, too. But whatever happens, Paimon always believes in what tomorrow brings.
True, exactly.
Delicious food, fun toys, and the Traveler by my side. Paimon just needs, you know, Traveler, doesn't that kind of make you Paimon's truth?
Exactly.
Kind of.
It's the same for me and Lynette. We are the true. Life has taken plenty from us, like it did from Gemma. But at least it left us with each other. That's why the darkness never consumed me and why it never will. All right. Time to lighten this conversation up a little.
It was amazing!
It was great, yeah.
Paimon just wishes we hadn't been so distracted with the Gemma situation. Lyney, could you do just one more trick for us?
Whoa, that's a bit of a tall order, I'm afraid. The show's just finished, so my sleeves are decided.
Aw, come on!
Oh, all right then. Watch closely. I have a flower in my hand.
You liar! There's nothing.
Huh? My goodness, you're right. But I could.
3, 2.
Now, have another look around.
It's on my chest again.
Let's see. Wow, there it is! Oh, but more importantly, Paimon has.
Well, if you want to learn magic. Since you asked so nicely, I'll share one little tip with you. Namely, the student of magic can.
Is that it?
Look at the time. We shouldn't linger here too long. Thanks again for coming to see my show. I look forward to.
All right, shall we head back down too?
Paimon, you didn't know the
Paimon can't
secret.
wait to read the Steambird. Let's head to the Steambird's office.
Doom. The quest. Oh, we got a little extra thing. Let me just quickly take a photo of the grave because it feels right, you know. Maybe we get a nice sort of slightly off-angle sort of picture, I reckon. Like a bit of. I like the idea of the night sky, kind of. I think we get like a bit more of a centered shot though. Wish the moon was overhead, but this will do. Oh, that's bad. Like that. Bingo. Wait till next morning, 8 to 12. Where the fuck waits up at 8 o'clock? Criminals, that too. Criminals and thieves. Steambird offices. Gaming. Good times. Never lost.
I'm very sorry, Charlotte, but my.
Oh, please, Lyney. I'll only take a moment.
Huh? What's happening here?
I spent all night writing my piece about the Phantom Weasel, and it was going to go to, but just as dawn broke, I suddenly received news that Caesar's fiancé, Alice. Too late, bro. That was quick, you say. Aha! My instincts did not lead me astray.
Maybe watching my high-altitude escape trick reminded her of a better time with Caesar.
Okay, then. Wait, no. There must be more to it. If that's all it took for her to have a change...
Sure, it's better.
Oh, I remember now. You and Gemma were nowhere to be found after the quickfire question. Where did you all go after the show?
Oh, we went to the cemetery and Lyney did a private magic trick just for... Actually, glad you mentioned it. Because that reminds Paimon, guess what? Lyney started using rainbow...
What? I don't recall ever having received a rainbow rose from you myself.
Oh.
Is this supposed to mean that they're more important?
No, I just...
What the... This is...
Seems like this interview wasn't meant to be. Forgive my persistence, but when there's explosive news waiting to be found, I can't turn away. Apparently, one of the things she said to the guards was that her final wish is to see Lorenzo one last... All right, I guess I'll leave you to continue.
Uh-oh.
Lynette?
Don't worry, I will...
Oh, really?
Phew. You and me both, Paimon.
Please, take good care. I'd be really upset if you...
Forgotten Thief. Belis... Frongus. Either way, that'll be where I end the stream for today. I hope you did enjoy it. Next stream will be... I don't fucking know, I'm gonna be honest. I'll figure out something by then. But I hope you enjoyed the stream. The Lyney quest was, that's pretty good. I liked it. It had an interesting story. It's a shame that, once again, it's another one of those character stories where we don't learn much about the character. But it does what it does. I still think the best character story in the entire game is the Shenhe one, which is technically a main story thing, but it pretty much is Shenhe's main story, and that thing still slaps so fucking hard. But yes, I hope you enjoy the stream. Hope you'll stay safe, stay hydrated. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.
Ammonia's idea of crisis awareness